on this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Oh boy. Alright.
ソーンのメルキオル、君たちの相手にさせてもらうよ。
アウルムのオランピア、契約を履行します。
Alright, Missy.
あまりともえ、そもそも君は何なんだね。首都の名門校の生徒会長とはいえ、学生ごときがこの場に。
この場での私の立場はリベール ZCF の特別顧問になるわ。
撃剣にゼロ式剣術、また随分と腕を上げたらしい。リゼット城から聞いてはいたが、元教官として鼻が高い。
Oh, so he's the one who taught him. Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of the Trails Through Daybreak. The last parts, we headed off into the canyon to chase after where our potential lead for Calgon is. Unfortunately, when we got there, we found out that he was dead. He was killed. Also found out that he was trying to make nuclear weapons. And then we got word that the city of Basil was under attack by Archasms in Almata. So we had to fight our way up to the city and up to the observatory to see what's in here. So let's see what these guys are trying to achieve.
天体望遠鏡があった場所に。
あれがメインターミナルか。
ええ、工学都市バーゼルが誇る中央端末アウローラ。4年前に博士とキャラハン先生が主導して理科大学とベルヌ、財団や ZCF も協力した。何かのプログラムが走っている。
あの複雑すぎるコードは一体。あれは。
第5のゲネシス。やっぱり絡んでやがったか。そして
やはり来ましたか。アークライド解決事務所。
半月前の映画祭ぶりか。これも女神の導き、運命の赤い糸ってやつかな。
いいね。嫌いじゃねえぜ、そういうのも。
ガーデンというアイーダさんたちの敵。
ああ、僕の古巣の名前もとうとう知られちゃったんだ。しかしマルドゥックの SC が正式加入、ハミルトン門下の秘蔵っ子くんまでたらし込んでるなんてなかなかやるね。
こっちの若いのはあくまで相談窓口だけどな。
あんたたちがキャラハン先生を惑わした。アウローラを勝手に使って何をしようとしているんだ。
人聞きが悪いな。教授とはそれなりの付き合いなんだけど。この端末にしたって開発者の一人である彼の許可も一応はもらってるからね。ギャスパー社長の時と違って完全にギブアンドテイクってわけさ。ああ、彼にそっちの気があったのもいろいろとやりやすかったかな。おだててその気にさせたら次々と一線を踏み越えてくれたからね。
そんなゲスな手も。
ああ、いいんじゃねえか。性癖なんざそいつの自由だしな。てめえが煉獄に落ちるべきクソ野郎ってのは変わらね
えが。ええ、私たちはその炎の代わりを果たしましょう。ゲネシスを取り戻し、みんなの敵を討つためにも。
すっかり嫌われちゃったな。オランピア慰めてくれない？
自業自得でしょう、完全に。ですが契約上こちらも従うわけには参りません。サルバットでも現れた。
フィオ、
抗生物質をスキャン。
特定不能。アーティファクトの一種と推測。
やっぱりそっちだったか。ありえねえ動きだとは思ったが、それに何か仕込んでやがるな。
ええ、どうかご注意を。
良い判断です。裏解決やそういえばサルバットでは名乗る機会がありませんでしたか。アウルムガーデンの管理人オランピア、こちらはイシュタンティ。アルマータとの契約完了後という条件付きにはなりますが、いずれご用命を検討の際にはごひいきのほど。
暗殺の依頼を。
おい、なめてんのか。
単なる営業に過ぎませんが。
大マジだから勘弁してあげてよ。見ての通り仕事人間、いや仕事人形でね。それじゃあ僕も久々に管理人としての力披露しようかな。
この息吹は。
やはり今まで抑えていやがったか。
皆様、最大限のシャード活用をなんとかしのいでください。
よくわからないけど行くよフィオ、ゼロス。招かれざる客をこの聖域から追い払うために。
了解。
Oh boy. Alright.
ソーンのメルキオル、君たちの相手にさせてもらうよ。
アウルムのオランピア、契約を履行します。
Alright, Missy.
ブーストのチャンスだよ。
Let's see.
来て、頼んだよ。
この木は逃しません。
Do that.
ブートアップ。後期です。
Alright.
ここが攻め時かと。これで決めます。
Assume these guys have S breaks.
イグニスランページ。
Alright, let's see what these guys can do.
とっておきだよ。
He's got his bombs again.
こちらの番だ。
I'm not interested in your fucking bombs, dude.
こいつは効くぜ。
Fuck the bombs! I am not interested.
呪いぜ。
死の救済。
I don't know what that was guarding against, but hey. That's just rude.
こちらのターンです。
Alright, I'm gonna stay away from these
ご容
bombs.
赦を。ご容赦を。捉えました。やっ。
How do you miss? Oh, he's targeted. Oh, it's like with it's like what's his face is from Reverie. Okay.
気に入ってくれるかな。
Oh, that's just rude. I don't need your fucking bombs. Really? 3 turns in a row? Okay.
させません。
4 turns in a row. What the fuck is this guy's deal?
こちらの番だ。
Bullshit. Guy went 4 times in a row. I want money back.
こいつは効くぜ。
That. Got a crit. Might as well use it. Why not?
まとめて消す。炎よ、私に力を。やー、とどめです。イグニスランページ。
こんなものですか。
Oh, she's out.
バ
What bombs that did nothing.
プレゼントだよ。
I don't need your bombs. You can keep your bombs or what?
おまけです。
Do I technically get that sepet when they blow up? I don't even know.
この木は逃しません。
そうね。
I don't need your bombs. I don't need your bombs.
そこまでだ。これは効くよ。ゼロス、飛びかかれ。
Fuck your bombs. Oh, you gonna yee? Are you gonna yee out of here too? Ah, there he goes.
成長しました。
Ooh, lapless code. Was that his S break?
お粗末様です。
レベルアップだ。
皆さん大丈夫ですか？悪しき迷惑、ここまでとは。
てめえ、今まで本気じゃなかったな。
剣道乙女さんにはちょっとは見せたけどね。
戦力想定の範囲内ですか？そちらの動力ドローンも含めて。
人形に加えて爆弾の古代遺物とはな。
ええ、これがガーデンですか。
もっとフィオとゼロスのポテンシャルを引き出せれば。
ほんといいね君たち。揃いも揃ってなぶりがいがありそうでさ。いやーもう我慢できなくなってきたよ。ボスが気にしてたみたいだけど、内緒で食べちゃってもいいかな。
私のボスではありません。お好きにどうぞ、メルキオル。
上等だ。とことんやってやろうじゃねえか。
クルガの炎はここからです。
Oh boy.
レコード完了。自己創発プログラムを起動します。
ここそうか、成功したのだな。
この声は。
うまくいったみたいだね。どうだい教授、1と0の世界の居心地は。
ああ、この上なく快適だと思う。ああ、実に気分がいい。そうか、こういうことなのだな。余計なものを脱ぎ捨てたおかげか、思考もかつてなくクリアになった。これならば最後の一歩も余裕だ。君たちの期待にも応えてやれるだろう。
さすがは教授、ご褒美もたくさん用意しないとね。
記録映像。いえ。
そうだお嬢さん、これは映像などではない。私はデビッド・キャラハン、バーゼル理科大学の物理工学教授にしてセブリア大陸の歴史に名を刻む研究者だ。
どうなってやがる。
さっき峡谷の沼で。
まさかこいつは。
知性と人格、記憶のすべてを AI として変換したのでしょう。おそらくゲネシスの力で人としての枷を外れてシンギュラリティそのものとならんがために。
キャラハン先生。
そこまで見抜くのか。思った以上に厄介なメイドだな。
メルキオル、悪い癖です。この場での目標は達成されました。行きましょう。
はいはい、そうだね。それじゃあ教授もまた後で。
なあ、待っているよ。
Uh-oh. Where the hell did all those come from?
警告爆発物を検知
仕掛けてやがったか。
アウローラがゼロススタンモードで封じて。
おっと、それはダメさ。
カタルくんダメです。
よせー。
僕が守るんだ博士の場所を絶対に。
Ooh. There she goes.
Shit. クソが。
妙な気配はしてたけど、そこまでだったんだ。
Was it a robot?
これもあの皇帝あたりを観測研究した成果なのかな。
マルドゥック社、想定以上と言うべきでしょうか。
おっと、噂をすればか。それじゃあ今日は退散するよ。
同じ傀儡に関わる身として敬意を表します。それでは。
Is she a homunculus like Altina and Milliamar? No, that would make sense, would it? Ooh, it's Marduk. More Marduk's goons. Who the fuck are these guys?
マジかよ。
リゼットさん。
僕のせいで。
大丈夫そうか。
ええ、なんとか。
Oh, she is a robot. Badly damaged at that, but alright, interesting. Interesting. Okay. It's a fancy gun that guy has right there. The entire city is locked down. Who could have seen this coming? What's going to happen to us? I hope Agnes is okay. Ren, too. All we can do is wait for them to get in touch. Sorry, but what the hell is with that massive airship? The X-Alba airship series, co-developed by the Verne Group and Aldra. Currently being tested by Marduk. Ooh. Hey, mans.
昨日は慌ただしい中 あのような形での訪問失礼しました。
Gilliam Thorndike。
改めてマルドゥック総合警備保障のゼネラルマネージャーギリアム・ソーンダイクと申します。こちらは警備主任のカシム・アルファイド。
Oh, is that her brother?
どうぞお見知りおきを。
Al-Fayed? Is he? No doubt about it.
直接出張ってくるとは思わなかったが、まみえられて光栄だよ。マルドゥックの噂は金がね、かなりの辣腕だそうじゃないか。そちらの警備主任殿の有名も耳にしているよ。
これは宦官の至り。
恐縮です。
つい先日帰国したばかりでよく状況が分かっていないんだが、結局 MK 社が今日いっぱいバーゼル市内の警備を引き受けた認識でいいのかな。
ええ、非公式ですが昨日付で第2種大統領令が発令されました。本日夕刻 CID タスクフォースが到着展開するまで重要施設の警備を任せる契約です。
Special Ops Unit. Sending in Hercules, huh? Wouldn't shock me if you belong to them too, miss. Very astute.
合わせて弊社が試験運用を行っている共和国軍新型艦イクス・アルバ級、それを介して動力ネットワークの保守も行うこととなっております。
Which is how we're able to have this conversation, I suppose. Our concierge isn't the only one who got your hooks into Basil, I see.
今回はあくまで都市の警備とネットワーク帰国同様一線は引かれていますので、どうかご容赦いただければと。
That is our stance as well. We're only doing what we consider necessary. Very well, I'll take your word for that on that. For now. Quelling the chaos unfolding here before us clearly does come first. However, given our stake in Vern connection to the Institute, this current state of affairs is of grave concern to us. You have a lot to answer for here as CEO, Mr. Tostin. Please, if I may defend myself, I never could have seen this coming.
心中を察しするけど、管理責任は決して軽くないでしょうね。実利最優先の体制下における1ヶ月以上もの異常現象の隠蔽。昨夜の時点でアルマータの裏金以外にも広告の資金の不正利用も確認されている。キャラハン教授の暴走を放置した結果が今のこの状況だと考えると。
黙りたまえ。そもそも君は何なんだね。首都の名門校の生徒会長とはいえ、学生ごときがこの場に。
この場での私の立場はリベール ZCF の特別顧問になるわ。加えてエプスタイン財団から代理折衝役も請け負っている。今回の件で少なからず権益を侵害された両者の代理人として何か問題でも？
What? Ren? No, that's a dramatic twist straight out of a play. I've heard a rumor swirling about you, but I never expect you to show up here. Still, she's right. We aren't the only shareholders that will be connected but concerned by this. Our other related companies will be as well. I hope you don't mean me to spell out exactly what kind of situation you're in. But...
だからいい加減に腹くれ！聞いている限り、やばいのはまだ続いてる。キャラハンがあんなことになっちまった今、あんたがシャキッとしなくてどうする？ベルヌを。バーゼルを託してくれた博士に顔向けできねえとは思わねえのかよ。
私は。
いずれにせよ今日半日は空白期間となりそうだ。何もしなければ共和国が全てを片付けてしまうだろう。だが我が国も資金を悪用された手前、何も手を打たないというのはありえない。 アークライド解決事務所の諸君、今日いっぱいは事件への対応をお願いできるかな。君たちならではの流儀で構わない。サルバッドのように、それ以前までのように。そして叶うならば、アルマータの目論みが実を結ぶ前に叩き潰してくる。
当然報酬は弾んでいただけるんでしょうね。
After the conference.
お兄ちゃん、どうして？
久しぶりだな、フェリーダ。
I suspect you two are related. Your brother, right? I expected him to be one of Marduk's hunting dogs.
妹が世話になっているようだ。アークライド解決事務所の諸君。それとバン。君とも2年ぶりか。撃剣にゼロ式剣術。また随分と腕を上げたらしい。リゼット城から聞いてはいたが、元教官として鼻が高い。
Oh, so he's the one who taught him. I try. Still not so hot with the tactic stuff he's taught me, though. I've heard all kinds of stories about you, too, but I never expected our first meeting to be like this.
それはこちらのセリフさ。武装とサービスを提供しているとはいえ、君との契約はあくまで対等。これを機会に改めてよろしく頼むよ。バン・アークライド君。
Yeah, let's not get too friendly. I'm not interested in becoming any more than just a contractor to you. Still, since we're here, there's one thing I want to ask. Just how long has she been like that?
弊社所属 SC の詳細については基本的に秘匿事項とさせてもらおう。だが時期程度なら構わない。およそ1年ほど前からになるかな。
Something seemed off about her all this time. We first started talking 3 years ago, but the first time we actually met was just in Tharbad. Even when I visited Orid for lessons on tactics, she was conveniently unavailable. That sounds like... Does that mean...
幸い、アーチェット准教授がいる。彼女の処置については心配無用だろう。念のため、適合するタイプの予備パーツも運んできているからね。今回はこれ以上出向 SC として力になれないのは申し訳ないが。
You ain't got nothing to apologize for. I doubt any amount of workers' conflict I could give her would make up for forcing her to do something that crazy. By the way, that's my problem to deal with, not yours.
余計なお世話だったかな。それでは我々はこれで失礼する。これから共和国軍との折衝もあってね。先ほども言ったが、今回はこれ以上踏み込むことはない。かつての天才の執念の研究、非常にそそられはするがね。
お兄ちゃん。
俺の考えはアブとは違う。特にお前が戦士に向いているかどうかの見解はな。だが今回この地に来たのは炎とアルーシャの導きではあるだろう。戦場は近い。クルガの戦士としてどう乗り越えるか見せてもらうぞ。
フェリちゃん。
偉そうにと言いてえとこだが、そこが全く読めねえとはな。どのくらいやるんだあの野郎。
おそらく史上最強の傭兵の一人だろう。
Ooh. Stronger than the Jaeger King himself? Your conversation is over then. Ren, where are the others? They're still here. There was a talk of them returning to the capital, but that's not going to be possible now with the whole area on lockdown. The roads, the railways, even the airspace around this thing is sectioned off. Not like that comes as a surprise at what happened. What do you mean? What happened now? There was an explosion in Anchorville City. There were no casualties, unfortunately, but we suspect that Almata might have been involved. Anchorville's a decent-sized city down north of the capital, right? Yeah, that must have been just a diversion, while this is the real target. Oh, I think that's almost certain. However, given its proximity to the capital, we can't afford to take it lightly. Both the CID and the Guild are being pushed to the limits right now. We won't be able to give you any backup. That's fine, we weren't expecting any to begin with. But you can at least share whatever info you can manage to gather, surely. That goes for stuff from ZCF and the Foundation, too. That sounds fair to me, insofar as our interests align, of course. I'll also do what I can. Just take care of Agnes for me in return, please. Thank you, Ren. I hear the initial work is done on your concierge, too. That's Professor Hamilton's family for you. Geniuses to the last. Oh. Thanks for telling us. That's so good to hear. She was being seen to in Associate Professor Esmeray's room, wasn't she? Let's go say hi then. Alright.
Minasan. お疲れ様です。
あんたたちの方こそな。ほぼ徹夜してたみてえじゃねえか。
ゼロスはなんとか治ったみたいですね。そこまで大変な損傷じゃなかったから。リゼットさんの方はかなり時間がかかっちゃいそうだけど。どうかお気になさらずに。的確な処置をしていただいたおかげでバイタルも随分と安定しました。安心しました。ソーンダイク GM とは話されましたか？
ああ、ついさっきな。分かっちゃいたが、相当性格が悪そうだ。警備主任も相変わらずの堅物でな。もう少し愛想よくしてもいいだろうに。
そういう方々ですから。
無理して喋ってんじゃねえぞ。
心配しなくても命に別状はないから。昨日みんなが手伝ってくれたあの薬も効いてくれたみたい。ええ、おかげさまで随分と楽になりました。
そうか。まさかお前さんに使うことになるとはな。
GM さんが持ってきてくれた擬態パーツも使えそうだし。
Yeah, those things.
でもだからといって無理は禁物だよ。神経系の処置って負担が大きいから。今はとにかくちゃんと休まないと。はい、よろしくお願いいたします。バン様に皆様も肝心な時に離脱してしまい申し訳ありません。
ま、後のことは任せてゆっくりしてるといいさ。次に起きたら臨時ボーナスも込みでいい報告を聞かせてやるよ。
楽しみにしておきますね。どうか皆様なりの隆起で。
待って。どうしてあんな風に僕をかばったんですか？こんな目にあってまでなんで僕なんかのために。
眩しかったからでしょうか。私と違ってあなたには大切な方々がいらっしゃるでしょう。絆も思い出も。体すらなくした私にとってそれは何よりも眩しくて羨ましいものです。
So I'm confused. Is she also an AI implanted in a human body, or is she like Altina and Milliam being a homunculus? Well, no, because Milliam and Altina aren't machines. Are they? No, they're not machines. So, what does that make her? A robot with feelings? Hmm.
ですからどうかご自身を大切になさってください。あなたを大切に思う方々のためにも。
About Rosette. Just how much of her is artificial anyways? I don't know for sure, but my guess is a lot. You were indirectly involved in making her who she is too, right? That's right. We assisted Marek in researching artificial biological limbs some time ago. Our partnership only produced a prototype, though. I never imagined they would actually start using that technology like this. Rosette was clearly the result of multiple different technologies being used together, not just the one they developed with us. I've heard that this is also a field the Institute of Technology over in the Empire has been looking into. Vaughn, you seem like you've known the truth for a while. I couldn't be sure, but I had a feeling. I could tell the image I was seeing during our video calls was artificially generated. So it took me really off guard when she just showed up here in person in Tharbad. It was only when I noticed that she moved faster and kind of different from normal people that I started putting two and two together. Makes sense. I did feel like there was something strange about her, but I never would imagine it was because of this. She's capable of far greater power and speed than an ordinary human, but she also has less precise control over her body in exchange. I can't imagine just how much effort she must have put in to be able to move just as naturally as she does. She'll be able to return to the way she was, won't she? I'm sure she will. Right, Professor? I think there's every chance of that. The technology involved seems to be fairly well established by Marek at this point. It won't be easy to make all the precise adjustments after reattaching her limbs, but I'll make sure it happens. We're counting on you. She might be on loan to us from Marduk, but she's also as much a member of Arkwright Solutions as the rest of us. Anyway, time for us to get out of here. Right, we need to do what we can, and put Rosette at ease.
待ってください。改めてお願いします。僕も手伝わせてくれませんか。あの連中とキャラハン教授をこの手で止めるために。
カトル君。
悪いがお断りだな。
そうですよね。僕のせいでリゼットさんは昨日もフィオやゼロスをろくに使いこなせませんでした。また足手まといにでもなったら。
違う、そうじゃねえ。この状況でエンジニアでもあるお前さんの助力は間違いなく必要だろう。だが裏解決屋は事前事業じゃない。頼みを聞くかは報酬と依頼人次第でな。さっき彼女がお前にかけた言葉、もう分かってるんじゃねえのか。通すべき筋が何なのか。
ええ、もう絶対にしません。大切な人たちを悲しませる真似は。この街の裏で起きたテクノクライシスを何とか収束してみせる。それにはギルドでも警察でもなく、裏解決屋である皆さんの力が必要です。報酬は僕からの技術支援提供、そしてエレネーを手伝ってリゼットさんを一刻も早く回復させること。 それでいかがでしょうか。
いいだろう。その 4SPG 引き受けた。こっちもハミルトン門下としての力せいぜい当てにさせてもらうからな。
はい、任せてください。
カトル君のことお願いしますね。私も何でも力になりますから。はい、心強いです。頑張りましょう、みんなで。
The CID Special Ops Unit is going to be here this evening. That means we only got half a day left to do what we want. Once they're here, we're done. Gotta make this time count. Sure felt to me like Almata's work was done after making that AI a success. You sure they didn't just bounce? No, I'm certain they're still in the region. The abnormalities in the orbital net and distribution network are less pronounced than yesterday, but they're still present. Something's still happening. I'm sure of it. Really? And Almata's research is still going on somewhere in the city? Rosette mentioned something earlier that I think will help me.
根本が異なるとはいえ、参考となるのはやはり1年半前のクロスベルス祭事変。あの時も超技術開発のために動力ネットと七葉脈のリソースが最大限に利用されました。その意味でバーゼル市という環境は最後の一押しを行うにも最適なのでしょう。
With the orbital network and the Septian veins at their disposal, they have access to effectively unlimited resources for their research. If Professor Calgan has reached the heights that the Singularity and Crossbell did, then our foes are probably lurking somewhere in the region and finishing what they started. That's still a very large area to try and find them in, though. We'll have to find some other way to narrow our search down. If we can get close enough to their location, the Genesis might react and show us where they're on the right track, too. Using the damn thing like a metal detector, huh? I suppose we gotta try anything that we can at this point. Let's see if there are any more before SPGs to take care of while we start asking around. There's no telling what we might find without lead us to the truth. I'll help however I can. Wait, should I not be meddling in your other jobs now that I'm a client instead of a guide? Don't be silly, you're one of us now. You're our client, but how about we just treat you more like a temp for now? Oh, okay, that works for me. We're happy to have you with us. Even if it means the kid to adult ratios even out here. Well then, let's get to work. I want to stop by the guild, Vern, Giscard's workshop. Probably should talk to our resident genius professor too. Those sound like a good places to start to me. Oh boy. Alright. What's the new town? What do we got here? Hey, mans. Mr. Willie. Mr. Willie. I failed to mention this earlier, but I have a proposition to all of you. This is something an extension of Crown Prince Sharid's request, but if you had time, would you consider taking the job? Sure. Oh, requesting the CID, eh? It's intriguing for sure. I wonder what they wanted to talk to us about. I'm not gonna say no to a potential rendezvous with Kayla. How about you? Alright. She's right here. She couldn't have just handed it to us? Ah, so you checked the bulletin board, did you? Me running a 4SPG. Never thought I'd see the day. Second Lieutenant Kayla. Wouldn't have killed you to be more direct instead of going the 4SPG route. So am I speaking to Kayla or am I speaking to the CID? You're sharp. This may seem a bit bureaucratic, but I've submitted this request in the CID's stead. Your concerns are armed machines that were released in the city during yesterday's attack. They confirmed that around half of their numbers were destroyed, while most of the others retrieved with Almata. But we also received word that 2 high-spec units still might be at large within the city. Seriously? We did encounter a few machines fitting that description yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, the police probably would have had their hands full with them. We need a cleanup crew. But Mark and the guild don't really tickle your fancy. Have I got that right? Exactly. Mark's involvement was the result of the president's more heavy-handed approach. I'm not too fond of that. This is more of a matter of professional pride than anything. Special forces are due to arrive in the evening, and they're sure to complicate things. We'd much rather have this problem solved ourselves. So you want to loan us to the CID for a day, is that right? It's not just the CID. The Principality requested this too, I assume. And whatever the case, we really can't have those things running loose. Makes sense-ish. Out of curiosity, was this Renee Kincaid's idea? He's pulled together his own task force to address the problem. They're negotiating with the President's office as we speak. At the risk of divulging too many details, he's been pushing for a separate division meant specifically for these tasks. Yeah, that tracks. Guys, resourceful will fall. This really is a job for Marduk or the Guild, but I guess the CA doesn't want to swallow its pride. We ain't exactly free, though, is the thing. We got the job to do. Sure. I guess we can look into this on the side. Lay it on me. Fine. We might find a lead or something. You have my gratitude. Here's what we know about these rogue models. They're most probably the same as the models employed by the Vegas field in Tharbad. Oh, those assholes. And two of them at that. You fought them before, bro. You sound like a real hassle. I fought a lot of machines over in Tharbad. I'm not quite sure which machine you're talking about. I just dropped my controller. Ugh. Not to our knowledge, the XL Alba has been... Ah, shit. I got my control. The auto text was pressed. God damn it. Mark has cleared out small units we found, but the two large units have yet to be located. King K does have a theory. He suspects that they're hiding in plain sight and using some sort of radar jamming device to avoid detection. I do remember hearing about special materials that can absorb and deflect orbital waves. Which means we're probably looking for a container made of such material. They likely brought into the city recently. Either that or a van big enough to hold them. Probably pretty simple to detect one of those out on an anti-radar stuff. No idea whether a model is driving around themselves, though, or if they contract that out to somebody. Think you look into suspicious containers and transport vehicles for us? We'll focus on the stuff that's out on the road. We split up and we should have this cleared pretty quickly. Understood. I'll mobilize the local authorities and notify Ver and the Artisans Guild. If any of us makes any headway, let's keep each other posted. Oh boy. So what's the move? We hunt down every wayward van in town, or we'll be out here all day. True, traffic in and out is closed, but plenty of vehicles remain inside the city limits. The main arteries fan out in all sorts of directions. Searching them all will be time-consuming. We got the cops on site, so we can leave the crowd control to them. We just gotta pinpoint where the transport is most likely to be. Newtown, the Artisanal District makes the most sense to me. They got the most traffic, freight especially. We get lucky, or I guess unlucky in this case, and we might fish up a robot. Roger. So we need to find people who drive stuff a lot. Let's start asking around. Headed machines. Hey mans, you drive a machine around. Sketchy transport vehicle? Let me think about that for a sec. A lot of cars go by, so... Well, not to mention, there was something funny this morning. There was? What'd you see? Any details would be great, no matter how small. So you know how we got the whole plate lockdown thing and got me thinking about how I wanted to do business today. But I figured, you know, people are still hungry, people need to pick me up. So, I'm on my way here. Out here I'll be a little later than usual. And this big old transport van comes up and something about it just seems weird. Weird? They're driving all funny. The opposite, actually. There was this little empty soda can sitting in the road. And the transport just ran right over it. Like, made no attempt to avoid it. The whole van kind of shook a little. I got spooked and bolted out of the way, but the van just drove away like nothing happened. The nerves of that driver, honestly. Stone cold. Huh. Sounds like there's more to the story. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because then it turned right at the fork of the road ahead. When it did, I heard a thud. I think whatever was moving got shuffled around. At first I thought maybe it was a machining tool thunking around in there, but you'd think they'd stack them so they don't do that. But like before, it just drove off without a care in the world. I almost feel like it was just imagining things. Let's see. Did you catch what the vehicle the vehicle was? Yeah, it was a Red Star. A big one. Probably some delivery company. But it didn't have a logo or branding or anything on it. The van was just unmarked. Kind of weird. Yeah, that's a bit whack. Thanks a bunch, bud. That's some really good info. Did he just say a soda can though? Why would a truck swerve for a soda can in the road? All right. Did I read that right, or did I read it entirely wrong? I'm going that way. Hey, mans. You want to know if I've seen a suspicious freight truck? You have nothing to ask. Well, yes, it is. Sorry, just dumping on. Nah, I'm just giving you a guff. I didn't actually see something like that last night. You did? So what was suspicious about it? Well, deliveries last night were all way behind schedule because of all the craziness in the city. We eventually got everything sorted out, even when that big old eye in the sky watching us. So I finally wrap up my work. It's late at night, and I'm tired as hell, so I'm driving back toward my home on the edge of town. I'm waiting at one of the lights, and then I see this big, giant Red Star truck pull up next to me. It had a really weird color scheme to it. Never seen a Red Star painted like that. It had to be one from out of town, I figured. But I figured, hey, he's a tired little dog like me driving an asshole clock. I'll give him a wave. I'll look out the window and I forget it when I say it out loud. It sounds ridiculous. Must have been just seeing things. Hey, come on, don't leave this hanging. You might not have been seeing things after all. Won't you tell us, please? Alright. Just don't laugh at me, okay? It looked like I looked at the window and there was no one behind the wheel. Just nothing. Huh? What do you mean? Just nobody in the driver's seat at all? I'm as puzzled as you are. Before I could really process it, the light turned green, the truck rolled on the way. I had to put my eyes back on the road after that. I never saw that truck again. It only really dawned on me when I got home. Maybe the driver was just on the short side? The truck was definitely taller than mine, too. Maybe I just couldn't see them. Either that, or again, I was tired. I was all get out. I might have been seeing things. So that's how it seemed to me at the time, but honestly, it was probably nothing. Moral of the story is that everybody needs their sleep. You can't go burn the midnight oil just because you can, you know. Lesson learned, yeah. We'll take care of ourselves. Take it easy yourself, yeah. That sounds like the kind of thing. That sounds like the kind of thing a single good night's sleep won't fix. Oh, for sure. The sea is sealed off until tonight, so I'm gonna try and take it slow. We've got nothing to do. Nice. We got way more clues here than I expected. The two accounts we heard both involved a Red Star transport, which leads me to believe we are dealing with one and only one vehicle. I'm still freaking out about the whole driverless truck thing. Don't blame ya. The fact that it happened at night turns this whole thing into a bona fide ghost story. That's probably a logical explanation, though. I mean, I'm sure Quattro can provide it. Wait, for real? Oh, is it related to the technology you have insider knowledge of? Correct. I believe it's utilizing tech that is currently in the R&D phase of development in many countries. It's called an automated vehicle, and it allows a person to go from place to place without lifting a finger, because a hollow core is doing the driving. The fact that it kept going in spite of the empty soda can makes you strongly suspect it's an AI-controlled vehicle. Why would a truck avert a soda can on the road? They just flatten it. I don't understand this. Am I missing something here? Unless the soda cans are like as big as gas containers, that'd be one thing, but a soda can? You know, that little thing that's the size of the palm of your hand? Why would you swerve away from that? Oh, whatever. I don't understand this. My suspicions were correct then. Ren told me a little bit about this before. Wow, it's so cool. So that means it wasn't a ghost. Phew. Well, you never know. Maybe there was a driver. Until a shitty job working to death. Now he lives on as a vengeful ghost behind the wheel. Wait, what's that? Oh shit, it's right behind you, Farida! Hey, there's nothing there! You should have seen the look on your face. Why are you like this? Want me to stop calling you a kid and stop acting like one? Back on topic, there was an incident regarding an unmanned driving tech. Everyone in the underworld was going on about it at the time. So I'm amazed this thing is driving around the city without causing any problems. It's kind of insane. I'm not too surprised. You can prevent most accidents by connecting to the traffic management system and be implemented on the city roads. The technology should be the state of the art. In fact, I suspect it's the same tech that caused Professor Calgan's downfall. Oh. I'm sorry, Quatre. You're nothing to worry she's sorry for, and I'm alright, promise. Now's not the time to wallow in sentimentality. So what's the plan, Vaughn? The AI's functionality and patterns can make it quite difficult to capture. Oh boy. Now we're maybe fine dumping this on second lieutenant of the Corps. Oh boy. But I'm a car lover at heart, and I do not like seeing them be used as vehicles for bringing weapons to the city. This shit is personal. Figures. Well, I need bright ideas, Chief. First order of business is seeing how far this AI can really go. Also, I'm gonna go out and bring some outside for help for this gig. What kind of outside help? Do you have somebody in mind? Yep. I heard they'd be here. We got. Probably hadn't hit a motor pavilion in the new town where they were heading. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, well, unfortunately, I was trying to finish this side quest in time, but we're getting close to the cutoff. So when we come back, we will finish up this forest PG. Then we will get our investigation into the city underway. See what we can find. Oh boy. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.